Alright, what's going on today, YouTube? Welcome back to Your Favorite Cyclist YouTube channel. This week, we're talking about some bike jack stands. But before I get into today's video, if you're new to my channel, make sure you head down below, hit that subscribe button for me. If you already are subscribed, make sure you hit that bell icon right next to that. That way you get notified every time I upload. That we don't miss any of this awesome cycling content on this channel. So like I said, today we're taking a look at some bicycle jack stands. These are from a company called Bike Evolution. They're actually called the BikeVlips, V-L-I-P, Vlip. And essentially the point of these is to keep your cockpit of your bike, so essentially anything up here off of the ground, should you have to do like a trail repair or flip your bike over while you're washing it, whatever it may be, flipping it over, working on your driveway, in your garage, whatever that is. They're essentially to prevent anything up here on the top from getting all scratched up. You know, kind of works pretty good. And one of the big things they mentioned this is going to be for e-bikes. And that's because e-bikes have a giant screen, like right here or right up here. And a screen, when you flip the bike over, it's on the ground. And it scratches the screen, so you don't want to scratch your screen. But it is for the rest of us as well. Obviously, I don't have an e-bike, but I do have bikes like this that do have kind of nice grips right here that get beat up, or have a dropper post lever that sticks up on the top and gets scratched up. So we're going to try these guys out and see how they work. I've actually been curious to try these out for a little bit, and we're going to give them a shot here. So you essentially get them like this. They're two little plastic jack stands put together. So they're actually pretty small. You can definitely carry those around with you, no problem at all. They don't weigh like anything. So you got those. So what we have to do is we just go ahead and twist them apart so they come apart. Kind of nice how they just kind of pop together nice and easy, nice and secure. They pop together. You can pull straight apart, but you got to pull harder versus just twisting them. So you twist them apart, they pop open from there, and then from there we get our Vlip here, and it says you have to go and bend them all the way around like this. So that pulls them apart. Okay, so you pull them all the way apart like that, and then we're just going to slide on the handlebar from there and flip the bike over. So let's get you guys a little closer so you guys can see kind of what's going on, and then we'll see how they actually work. So, oh no, I got a flat tire. I got to flip my bike over so I can change out, put a tube in there. So we'll go ahead, we'll reach down here in our bag, grab our bike flips out, all right, and go ahead and invert them 180 degrees, just like so. And then from there, we just line up the circles, the holes with our grip, kind of put them in decently, and let go. I'm going to kind of put it more centered on the grip. There we go. Okay, and I'll let go. Okay, then we do the same for the other side. Flip it 180 degrees just like that. Slide it right on and let go. Okay, we kind of want to, oh, I see, because there's grip here, so it'll grip onto the ground. Smart, smart, smart. Okay, I think once we do that, we can flip the bike over. All right, come on over, bike. Cool, let's go ahead, we'll just wheel your bike right on up, and we'll go ahead and drop it on the ground, preferably not in the oil puddle. There we go. Okay, well, I need to center them more. Yeah, so there's that one. Oh, it's not bad over here. Okay. Okay. But it's not bad. It definitely holds it up. Okay. I'll show you guys a little closer look on it. So down here you can actually see it does keep your bars off of the ground. And like I said, the one thing I was concerned about was dropper post lever. So that is what hits the ground when it flips over. It is above that. No problem. So I think that works pretty good. Even if you had some flatter bars with my computer, my Garmin right here, or a e-bike with your controls right up here, your screen right here, that would definitely give you enough room not to worry about scratching it all. That actually gives a decent amount of room. I'm surprised. And if we were to be working on something up here and pushing down like on the bike some, they're not flexing very much. So that's, wow. Honestly, they don't, I mean, they slide a little bit if you were to push sideways, but again, we're on concrete. Well, actually, yeah, they slide a little bit, but we're on concrete, but you know, that's not bad. They really don't move that much. Get a little shaking out of it, but I think those jack stands actually work pretty well on this bike. I've never actually used them, but I think they're kind of neat if you like to keep your clean cockpit, not get it all dirty should you have to repair something out on the trail. And then once your bikes flip back over, you just go ahead and you just pinch them together. They slide right off. Do that, and then these guys should just go and clip right back together, hopefully. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice and ready for the next time you have to use them. That's kind of neat. So what do we think of the Bike Evolution BikeVlip? I think they're kind of neat. I mean, they work good. They keep your whole cockpit off of the ground, off of the dirt, off the rocks. I mean, if you have stuff up here that's expensive or you care about how it looks, it could definitely be beneficial to you. I'm a mountain biker. I really don't. I know stuff's gonna get beat up anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much to me. But it's not a horrible thing. Even for just like your home workshop, just have these around. And then you can have, just have these around, and you can just flip the bike over. Not to worry about scratching everything. You have access to your brake levers and your shifters a little bit more easily, I think. So I think that might be a great use for me, is just to keep this around for that. For carrying these with you, if you have room for them, like I said, they don't weigh like anything. They're very light. They're not going to weigh a whole bunch. Just having somewhere to put this. So in my case, like my bag is packed full on this bike. Same with my Superfly, the bag is packed full. I don't have any room to put this in there. But if you have like an e-bike and you might have a little bit more room, like storage inside the frame or something along those lines, it could be a great thing to bring with you on that. Just because, yeah, those computer screens and controls and all that for e-bikes, they're pretty expensive. So this could save you from scratching a screen and ultimately save you a little bit of money in the long run. So I think they're kind of neat. Do I think everybody needs these? No, I don't think everybody needs these. This is for people who want to keep their cockpit nice and clean, worried about scratches on stuff, whether it's a screen, dropper post lever, grips, whatever that may be. If you're worried about those type of things when you're on the trail and you want something to keep that off, or even if you're at home and you want to work on your bike and get the bars off the ground a little bit so you can shift and use the brake levers a little better, these would be the option for you. Now I did put a code on here. I'm going to give it to you guys because they gave it to me. So the code, they say you can get 10% off your purchase. Use BE10. I'll put it on the screen too. But you can get 10% off of a BikeVlip there. I think they're kind of neat. I think they're kind of cool. I'm going to hang on to them around the shop here just because I think they'll come beneficial here for sure. So I like them. Big thanks to Bike Evolution for sending these out so I can try them out, show you guys a cool little product that I had never actually tried in person before. So check them out. I'll have a link in the description down below again so you guys can check them out for yourselves. If you enjoyed the video or at least learned something, give this video a big thumbs up. Appreciate the support. Any comments or questions, let me know down in the comment section below. Love talking to you guys. Love answering questions you guys have. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching today.